Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of my Rangers career mode. This is episode 7 and we're straight into this game against Partick. I never actually recorded the start, like the menu going into the game of Partick games, or this game as the Partick Thistle game. So I just put in a bit more of the game just so I can, explain what has happened. So Rossiter's on the ball, gives it to Holt in the midfield. It's pretty much the same starting lineup as the last game in the last episode, if you remember that. But Holt got tackled there by Partick Thistle player. Edwards gives it to Osman. Osman's offside, but Foderingham still makes a save and it stays at 0-0. And at home to Partick, we should really be looking to win this. Forrester has it on the wing, gives it to Hodgson. Hodgson on the overlap, gets by his man, swings it in with his left foot, back post to Holt. Holt's there, but I don't really know what happened. It was kind of a poor header or a miss at the header. But Forrester back in the wing, he gets by his man in the middle, he cups inside, tries to go back on the outside, but he gets tackled. And that is half time, and 0-0, and not an eventful half. It wasn't the best half for us, so we're looking to go back into the second half with a much better attitude, go more direct into the game, and into the second half we are as Partick on the attack. It comes to Hodgson. Hodgson clears out to Forrester, but Forrester gets out strength, pushed off the ball too easily. It comes to Ammo for Partick. It comes to Dumbawa. I'm trying to pronounce these guys' names. Osman now on the ball for Partick. Gets by Rossiter, he has a shot, but it's pretty easy for Foderingham as he hits it out for a corner. Dumbawa now on the ball, he's taking on Halliday on the wing, he cuts it back to Ammo. He's getting pressured by Holt, but he gets by him on the wing, gives it to Dumbaya again, who's got Halliday pressuring him, but he turns him as well. Ammo back on the ball now, swings it into the back post, and Foderingham makes a great save from a header. I think that was Lawless, I think that's set in the bottom left. But now in the 74th minute, Partick has the ball, gives it out to Booth on the left back, he gives it up to Lawless on the wing, he's got pressured by Taff, but he gives it in the middle to Welsh to Osman, he gets tackled by Rossiter, he gives it to Halliday, gives it to Forrester. Forrester plays a 1-2 with Waggy. Forrester now in the wing, Halliday get in the middle, hits it, and he hits the post. Unlucky there, but that was our first proper attack of the full game, and this is 76th minute, and now into the 90th minute, hoping for one more attack as Elliott for Partick has the ball, gives it in the middle to Booth. Tav tackles him, Windass tries to play it wide, but it's a poor ball. Doolan gets it for Partick. Tav's pressuring him, he passes it back to Elliott, but that is full time, and we draw 0-0 with Partick. I'm not sure what the last fixture result was away to Partick, but we drew 0-0 at home against Partick, and that's not a very good result, as we're looking to beat teams like Partick if we really want to go and win the league. So we have this youth squad monthly report, and we already have that player Reece Young in. He looks a decent player, 77 to 91 potential, so he looks like he can be a good player. Into our next game we have Motherwell at home, and this is another team we should be beating. They're in 4th place, so they're not bad, but we still should be beating them. I put Windass in, and I put Mackay on the wing, hoping for something as a little bit different from last game. And going into the game against Motherwell, we should be looking to win this. So into the game, Windass has it on the ball, gets shrugged off by McHugh. He passes it to Lasley to McDonald, but it is a foul by Rossiter, and now a yellow card for Rossiter. It was probably a yellow card. But Motherwell now with a free kick. McFadden is over it for Motherwell. He swings it in about 30 yards out. Comes to Keith Lasley. He headers it, but it goes just by the post. Foderingham probably had it covered. He's a good keeper, that. But Halliday on the wing now is getting pressured by Tate. He has it, gives it in the middle to Rossiter. Rossiter gives it to Hodgson. Hodgson has it on his right foot, gives it to Windass. Windass hits the shot, but it's a good save by the Motherwell keeper. And now from the corner, it gets swung in, and Josh Beacons is there to header it over the bar. Unlucky with that one. So Cadden now on the ball, gets tackled by Tav. Good tackle by Tav. He's got it down the wing, he's got Mackay in support, so he runs into the middle. Tav waits for the run of Mackay. Mackay gets it on the wing. He's got Garner in the middle, he swings it into him. It's a wee bit too much, but Garner gets there with his left foot and puts that by the keeper, by the Motherwell keeper, puts us 1-0 up. And honestly, I thought that attack was gone. I thought once the cross went in and Garner never got it right there before it bounced first, I thought that he was going to have to take it wide and try and start another attack, but he never. He got it with his left foot and it was a good finish. Tav now in the middle to Windass to Halliday. Halliday has it on his left foot, plays Hodgson on in the edge of the box, hits it with his left, but that drags just wide. And now Motherwell from the goal kick, they punt it up. Rossiter wins the header, he then gets the second ball. He's got two men to pass it in front of him, he gives it to Joe Garner. Joe Garner gives it on the wing to Halliday. Halliday now on the wing, waiting for the overlap of Ibe. Ibe gets it on the overlap, swings it into the back post where Mackay is, and he headers that over, and that really should have been 2-0 right there. Mackay obviously not known for his headering, but it should have been 2-0. And now Halliday on the ball in the middle of the field. But that is half time. We go into the break 1-0 up, and it's a decent a first half performance. We need to keep this up and hope to get on more goals in the second half and keep it tight at the back. So Jordan Ibe now on the ball on the wing, gives it on the wing to Hodgson. Hodgson takes it onto his right foot, gives it in the middle to Garner. Garner has it. Halliday making the run up in front of him. He plays it through to him, and Halliday on the half volley. What a finish from Halliday. You'll just see this again. But it was a good through ball from Garner and good finish by Halliday. Captain leading by example in the Garner in the middle. Halliday's making the run through. Garner plays it over the top, and Halliday on the volley, on the half volley pretty much, and what a finish that is, into the side netting. So into the 90th minute here, not much happened in the second half. Clay on the ball for Motherwell, he gives it to McDonald. McDonald turns Tav. McDonald running down the wing, he gives it in the middle to Clay again. Clay turns, tries to turn him, his man, but Ainsworth has it, turns him, and he puts that one wide, and that is full time. Motherwell could have got one at the end there, but that was pretty much one of their only chances in the second half. So we defended well, we attacked well, got the second goal, and that's another good victory. So we've got one match left of this episode, and it's the biggie. It's the Old Firm derby at Ibrox. We've been waiting for it all season. First game was at Old Firm, drew 0-0. This game is at Ibrox, and we've got some young players coming through. That Douglas Gray had 81 to 94 potential, he looked a decent player. And Jason Holt was in the team, but Josh Windass, I felt, done enough to stay in the starting lineup for this Old Firm derby, the big game of the season. And now into the match, hoping to get a win. Celtic are in the 4th, not doing as well as everyone would expect, but an Old Firm is an Old Firm, no matter how good the teams are. It's always going to be a tense game. So Rogic on the ball now, and Adrian has it. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Adrian has it. He's getting tackled by Rossiter, but it's played out to Scott Brown. Scott Brown gets by Tav, he hits it far post, but it's a brilliant save by Fodringham. And now Celtic on the ball again. Scott Brown played 1-2 with Griffith. Scott Brown now on the ball, he's getting tackled by Meekins. Meekins has it, gives it in the middle to Halliday. Halliday got man in front of him, gives it to Joe Garner. Joe Garner takes a good touch, gets by his man, goes on the wing now. He's getting pressured by Gamboa, but he's still got it. He's getting pressured by two men. He's got no really options, so he hits it, and that would have been so close to the far corner, and unlucky by Joe Garner there. But Lee Griffiths on the ball now. Celtic got it in the counter attack. Griffiths plays it through to Rogic. Rogic plays a 1-2 with Griffiths, gets it back, hits it, but it's a simple save for Fodringham really. The attack's not gone, but as now is forced. It's out for a corner. But Oxford gives it to Meekins. Meekins has it, gives it in the middle to Windass. Windass takes it, turns his man, has it on the wing to Mackay. Mackay gives a 1-2 with Windass. Windass plays it back to Mackay. Mackay gets it down. He's getting pressured by Aguirre, but he gets tackled by him, and that is half time. And we go into the break 0-0. And once again, it's not the most eventful Old Firm as it was in the last match. It was 0-0 again in the last match. So it's 0-0 in the half time here, but hopefully there's going to be goals in the second half, hopefully to us. But Hudson has it on the wing, plays through Forrester. Forrester down, loads of space in the wing, swings it into the middle to Joe Garner, and he headers it. It's a soft header, and that is the 90th minute. And honestly, that was pretty much it for the second half. Once again, another disappointing Old Firm. I'm sorry, it's just not as intense as it should be. An Old Firm should be attack, goals and red cards, but there's been none of that this season. So I'm hoping the next Old Firm, when we meet them back away, we can get a win or try and get a good game. But that will wrap it up for this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy, and in the next episode we will have Aberdeen, a tough game that will be. We have them away, we have Inverness away also, and we have Kilmarnock at home. So I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.